First Alert, empower your health while helping the community. Aisha's at the First Alert Safety Desk. The Red Cross offering free A1C testing. Aisha, how does it work and when does it start?
Well, Tammy, it starts the 1st of March, which is Sunday. When you make a successful blood, platelet, or plasma donation throughout the month, you can learn your A1C result within 2 weeks. An A1C test measures the average amount of glucose or sugar in your blood over the past 3 months. The Red Cross says it's a unique position in one to help bridge that existing health gap in healthcare by giving blood donors some insight into their own personal health. If pre-diabetes or diabetes is left untreated, you're risking serious health complications like heart disease, stroke, or even kidney failure. If you have a successful blood donation in March, you'll get not only the free testing, but also a free $15 Amazon gift card. The Red Cross is urging donors to help the national blood supply recover from a severe shortage by doing this. Among donors with elevated A1C levels, 80% had readings that indicated pre-diabetes. The Red Cross says it's a condition that can often be reversed through lifestyle changes like a balanced diet or regular exercise, or even both. You don't have to fast to get this test done. If you already have prediabetes or diabetes, you are able to donate if you're feeling well the day you donate. If you get elevated A1C results, you're encouraged to talk to your doctor about it. And I looked on the Red Cross website. There are at least 2 blood drives happening in our region, but you can otherwise schedule an appointment to donate blood. We'll get all of this information for you under the Safety Desk tab at WBAY.com, guys.